All right, Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, or Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect Akim, pushing this word with truth and sincerity. And Shalom to the Bayashad of the house of David, the men, women, and children listening and learning. All right, the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American are the Israelites the Bible speaks of. All right, salvation is for you and you alone, and this includes the Israelite foreigner, the speckled bird. All right, who Israel, being scattered across the four ends of the world, took on physical features such as the heathen nations. But as long as their father's line goes back, all right, to a so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, all right, this truth and testimony and deliverance is for you. If you be a part of the 1/3 that Yahweh, all right, Bahashem Yahushai has predestinated for election. And one way you gonna know that you're of the elect is this testimony, all right, that you may be part of the elect, because we're the hopeful elect in these times. All right, is that this testimony and this word resonates with your spirit. All right, Sakia. So this is just going to be a quick epistle, exhortation, and just a testimony. I was driving a couple minutes ago, and the Lord, preserved me from, what could have been a bad car accident. All right. So, it's always good to give, prayer. All right. Constant prayer, but to recognize the small things that the Lord does for you. All right. And it was some divine intervention. The Lord definitely, made something that seemed like I was for sure gonna get my car totaled, and let me drive away unscathed. Okay, so call Allah Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, for delivering me in that situation. All right, and Sakia, I didn't mean to be all up in the camera, but I gotta check the time because I am working right now. But I had to stop and give exhortation. So this is gonna be a quick one, just on that deliverance. All right, and I'm just gonna reference, Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, not to be not ignorant to a matter great or small. All right, because the little things add up. All right, and we need to recognize the little things to boost our faith, because when bigger evils and we're in bigger situations, guess what? The Lord's gonna provide miracles. All right, so I'm gonna get Job 5:19. It says, "He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee." Yeah, the Lord's going to deliver us from those evils. All right, and no evil's going to touch us. Meaning that the elect, all right, no matter how we go out, all right, the Lord's going to preserve us. All right, best believe it. Even if we got to die for this truth, which coming into this truth, brothers better have their head wrapped around that idea that you may have to die a martyr. All right, but that's just this was just an example. The Lord put the Spirit on me to bring out. All right, and just a quick testimony. Hey, the Lord's gonna deliver His elect. All right, the Lord's gonna deliver us, man, and when we see it in a greater fashion. All right, when brothers is getting beamed up in those chariots of Israel, all right, what the world knows as UFOs, UAPs, all right, and everybody else here starving during that famine, all right, and brothers eating that nice, healthy steak, all right, it's gonna be a beautiful thing. Or when the Lord provides manna from heaven, He could do that. All right, when brothers are heavy, or eating, or redeeming His elect out of those FEMA camps. All right, redeeming us from that persecution that's coming. All right, it's gonna be a beautiful thing. All right, I had two more. I'm gonna get Psalms 34:7, and this was one of the first ones that I thought about. All right, because the Lord is using His angels, all right, to work. All right, and they're constantly they're the elect's bodyguards. All right, ensuring our safety. All right. Psalms 34:7, the angel of Yahweh encampeth round about them that fear Him and delivereth them. Okay, so these angels are constantly putting in work, whether you see it or you don't see it, right? And they're making things happen in this world, stopping because it looked like it's stopping. So pretty much, let me explain the situation. When I was at a red light, probably about the fifth car down, and this big it was probably, I think it was a RAV4, came, I seen it in my rear view mirror. Came, it looked like it was probably going about 40, 50, and they weren't stopping. All right, I thought about moving over to the next lane, but I didn't want the car, was moving kind of erratic, because they weren't intending on stopping. And from my vision and looking back, it looked like they were gonna hit me. Now when they stopped, they didn't touch my car or anything, but there was no, for as fast as they were going, there was no tire screeching. All right, because usually when you're going that fast, they're probably going 50, 60, slowing down, to a dead stop, and no tire screeching, or nothing like that happened. So to me, all right, in my discernment, that was the angels, delivering, all right, keeping me out of harm's way. How about Shema Shai putting that His working? It says in Psalms 119, it's His time to put in work. Yeah, He's gonna put in work in judgment, but also that salvation. All right, and the angels are constantly watching and providing that protection. So this is gonna be Psalms 91, and then I'm gonna close up. Psalms 91. So here, Psalms 91 in verse. Where am I at? If I could get to Psalms 91. Where you at? Psalms 91 and 11. For He shall give His angels charge over thee. Yeah, and guess what? It didn't say in Jacob's trouble, Daniel 1, that Michael's going to stand up for us. All right. It says to keep thee in all thy ways. So He's going to keep us, the angels that the Lord sends out, the ones that to save the men and the women and children with that the mark of exemption. The angels are going to preserve them, and in way of glorious, fashion, divine intervention. All right, because this was just a small example, man. But with that, Lord willing, it's been edifying. Just a quick exhortation, brothers. Miracles is coming. All right, and use things that you see in your daily life that the Lord puts in, that the Lord puts, in front of you. All right, to build that faith, to boost your faith, man. That's why the Lord's doing all this, because every day, we're getting one day closer to salvation. We're getting one step closer, to perfection. All right, and we're gonna start seeing, especially in these times, the Lord is a just balance. So these is was that quote in 2 Timothy 2. All right, 2 Timothy 3:1. We're in perilous times. Well, those perilous times are going to bring out miracles. Okay, so call all Yahweh by Shema Shai, by Shema Kakudash, double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. All right, once again, be not ignorant of a small or great matter, man, and believe in the Lord that He's going to deliver you out of these troubles. Because for the elect, the 1/3, He is. All right. So with that, I want to say Shalom, Kwam Yasharala, Ball.